Welcome back to the Smoky Eye Series. Episode 1 was all about the crisp and creamy daytime vibe, but tonight we're going midnight. So if you've ever been scared of a dark smoky eye or just felt like you have a black eye, then this tutorial is for you. We're going to be going in with Mascarado favorites to create a look that actually flatters. So let's get into it. Step 1 is the grip. So I'm taking the cream stick, and instead of the lash line, we're gonna apply this to the entire lid. Now don't worry if it looks messy, just grab a dense brush to buff this out. We're next gonna take the same stick and put it on the lower lash line, and it might feel like it's a lot, but trust the process. And when you do it underneath the lash line, you want to stay as close as possible to the lash line so that it doesn't look messy. But we're gonna do the top lid first, and of course I like to buff out any oils on the lid. And this stick is pretty good in keeping the eyeshadow all day, so you can use your stick, whatever you have at home, or you can use the eyeshadow primer. But when it comes to smoky eye, a cream stick is the best thing to use. And then we're gonna grab this dense brush here. Now I'm just making sure that this blends evenly all the way to the lash line and by the crease. And now, like I mentioned earlier, grab some of that on a brush, and you want to put this all on the lower lash line. Now taking the darkest matte shade in the palette with a pencil brush, I feel like you get more precision this way. And we're gonna pack this on right on the cream shadow just to ensure that it doesn't budge all night. So I'm packing it on the outer corner. And then the most important part is taking a nice clean fluffy brush, and you're gonna make circular motions just to kind of buff those edges out. So no edges allowed. So you want it to look like smoke. And we're going to be adding some on the inner corner as well. If you want it a little darker, you can keep adding to as dark as you want it. So we're just touching base on the edges. We're not gonna blend this, just blending the edges. Just want to make note that when you do this part, you want to make sure you stamp it, and just basically pack the shade of color you want. Pack it in, do not swipe, and then when you go to blend it, you're just gonna make circular motions to kind of blend the edges out. Now we're gonna apply a shimmer right to the center of the lid, and this is gonna help not make it look just like completely flat black. So I'm gonna be grabbing my pinky and I'm gonna be going in with this shade. Last Friday when I was on live, we did this shade. So let's see if this one is better. Add that. I think I like this one, and I'm just gonna go flat shader brush to just blend that in there. And that looks so pretty. I like this one better. And then I'm just gonna go in with the dark shade again. And this is a small blendy brush. Now the same thing for the bottom. You're gonna grab and stick very close to the lash line. And this is the trick to making it look sultry and not messy, is sticking really close to the lash line and then grabbing a clean brush to blend it and buff it out some more. Next, I'm gonna take this really sheer kind of color neutral and just pass it over around top here to kind of soften the book. And then we're gonna add a pop of highlight. I'm gonna take this white one here, and this is gonna make the eyes look real open and awake and really make this look expensive. And it's also going to open up the eye. You see how that looks now? See the difference? And you can just blend this out. And just put it right in the inner corner there. Okay, really quickly, I went in with, I tightlined my upper waterline with Scandal. And then I went ahead in with mascara on top and bottom lashes. I like to go in with Maybelline, the Rockets. This gives you a few coats that you could go in 2 or 3 times with it. The e.l.f. I like mostly for the small wand that it has for the bottom lashes. And this one, once it dries, you can't go back into it and do like 2 or 3 coats. So this is why I also just use this for bottom lashes. This one, it doesn't matter, won't dry up and you can go back in and it goes in very nicely. We're gonna finish off with, I'm gonna do my brows. This is also by Mascarado, their gel brow, and it adds like hair and it also makes it look thicker, and I like that. So I like to first go in with the pencil, and this I just use LA Colors, and this is like really pencil thin, and I'm liking it so far. So I like that I can get in and it looks natural. And then I can go in with the brow gel and thicken it up just at the ends. Just going to grab it. Just blend it out with the spoolie. And now we want to keep this look focused on the eyes. So I'm just going to go in with a neutral lipstick. I'm going to be using Gerard Cosmetics lip liner. This one is called Sugar and Spice. This one is called Sugar and Spice. And then I'm gonna be going in with their lip gloss, and this one is Salmon. This one's called Salmon. So this is it. This is the Sultry Midnight Smoke. It's bold, it's beautiful, and it's easier than it looks. Everything I use will be down in my description box below, and don't forget to use the code for the Mascarado order. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay sultry, beauties.